Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in singing, O Canada.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Robert Thirsk, Chancellor of the University of Calgary. It's my pleasure to declare a convocation officially convened. Please take your seats and make yourselves comfortable. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the Blackfoot and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Gaena, the Tsuut'ina, and the Stoney Nakoda First Nations. The University of Calgary is situated on land adjacent to where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. The traditional Blackfoot name of this place is Mohkinstsis, which we now call the City of Calgary. And the City of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. It's a pleasure to welcome today's graduates who sit before me, along with family and friends, to this morning's convocation ceremony. University President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Elizabeth Cannon and I are pleased to welcome Honorary Degree recipient Linda Taylor. Welcome Mr. Gord Ritchie, Vice Chair of the Board of Governors, Dr. Drew Marshall, Provost and Vice President Academic, and past honorary degree recipients, the Honorable Dr. Constance Hunt, Dr. Beverly Longstaff, and Dr. Alvin Libben. Welcome, distinguished graduate, Wilma Shim. Members of our Board of Governors, my Senate colleagues, University Academia, Senior Administration, Students' Union, and Graduate Students Association. A special welcome to professors and staff from the faculties of Law, Science, and Graduate Studies. Thank you all for your dedication and hard work over the years to help our graduates achieve success. To family and friends, you're here celebrating with a mixture of joy, pride, and a shared sense of accomplishment. You stood by your graduates over the course of their degrees, offering words of encouragement, a voice of reason, and the occasional shoulder to cry on. Thanks to each of you for the love and support you've given to our graduates. In fact, graduates, let's pause for a moment because what I just said is important. As you know, we're in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals. One of the greatest traditions of hockey is that immediately after putting the puck in the net, the scorer will turn to the player who got the assist and will point to them so that everyone in the arena knows who set up the goal. And this upholds the notion that hockey is a team sport. Well, post-secondary education is also a team sport. Graduates, do me a favor, look around and find your family and friends in the bleachers. In fact, I ask all of the graduates to stand right now and point out those people who assisted you to graduate today. Show me the people who set you up. Wave, cheer, scream, make some noise, and show them how grateful you are. Thank you, graduates. Family and friends, we are so grateful for your support and encouragement. To our assembled graduates, congratulations. You are the University of Calgary's class of 2016. Woohoo! (2016) is a particularly special time to be graduating. As you know, our university in this year is celebrating a significant milestone. We just turned 50 years old. Our kickoff celebration was held a month ago, but we'll continue to celebrate throughout the year. And your graduation will forever and uniquely be part of the birthday pride and the buzz of excitement on campus. Now, I'm a reflective person. The University of Calgary milestone anniversary has caused me to think back on the dedicated people from this institution who played critical roles to shape my education and my career path. By the way, I graduated from here exactly 40 years ago. It has also caused me to think back on the remarkable people who played pioneering roles to shape our young university and drive its success during our first 50 years. And I've also used the opportunity to reflect on where my world has taken me over the last half-century. I was fortunate to have lived and worked during interesting times. In my lifetime, I've seen the eradication of several diseases, an increase in the longevity of life, the end of apartheid and communism in many countries, large-scale data, voice, and video connectivity with people around the world. And in my lifetime, I have seen people walk on the moon. Pretty exciting stuff. I wonder what you will accomplish. What kind of world will your generation create? It is, of course, impossible to predict the future, but it is fun to speculate. I predict that in the next 50 years, your generation will produce energy from fusion, will achieve equal opportunity and justice for all, will see astronauts explore the surface of Mars, will discover life elsewhere in our galaxy. Even more exciting stuff. There remains some grand societal challenges that my generation addressed, but that still await a solution. Finding a cure for cancer, moving the world toward a low-carbon future, and addressing social inequality, crime, and ethnic tension. What do you consider to be the grandest challenge for the next 50 years? Reflect on what you want the next half-century to look like, and then get engaged. In fact, make a career out of solving an important national or global problem. Devote yourself to moving the yardsticks, to creating the change that you wish to see. Now that would be a fulfilling use of your University of Calgary degree. Throughout my astronaut career, I always felt like that I was part of something that was more than just a 9-to-5 job, something that was more than just a paycheck, something that was important on a global scale. As I approach the end of my career, I feel that I did make a difference in space exploration, innovation, and medicine, that I enhanced the education of our next generation. I wish the same for you. At the University of Calgary, you have spent time considering what you're good at, reflecting on those things in life that you most enjoy. I now recommend that you use the cutting-edge skills as well as the ideas and perspectives that you have acquired at the University of Calgary to pursue a career that will add value to society, that will make our world a better place. Heads up, no grand challenge was ever overcome without a solid educational foundation, hard work, and sacrifice. But be assured, however, that the rich education that you've acquired at the University of Calgary as well as the tenacity, energy, and optimism that characterize the personalities of all dinos, has well prepared you to surmount whatever ambitious goals you take on. Use every bit of knowledge, every bit of experience, all the character that you've gained at the University of Calgary to shape a better future for you, your families, your community, and your world. I'll close now by saying that what happens to you next in life matters to us. We'll watch with pride as you make your mark in the world, and as alumni, you will always remain part of the University of Calgary family. We wish you continued success and happiness. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Elizabeth Cannon to come forward to address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Thirsk. I'd like to welcome our many distinguished guests who are here with us today, our honorary degree recipient, Linda Taylor, our distinguished graduate, Wilma Shim, members of our Board of Governors, Senate, senior leadership team, our faculty, staff, alumni, friends and family members. Good morning to all of you and welcome to the University of Calgary for this very special occasion. And I would like to particularly congratulate and welcome our graduands. Today marks an important milestone in your lives. You've grown tremendously over the course of your studies. The trials and triumphs of the last several years have led to incredible steps forward as you've grown intellectually, professionally, and personally. Today is a celebration of that growth and development. It's a defining moment, the beginning of a time filled with new challenges and endless possibilities. Your years of rigorous study have given you the knowledge and confidence to face any challenges head-on, and I know that you will seize the many opportunities ahead with the same grit and gumption that have brought you here today. That's because there has never been a generation of more entrepreneurial thinkers determined to change the world by following your passions and making your dreams a reality. And as an academic institution defined by growth, ambition, and an upstart attitude, we're extremely proud to have students who embody the very spirit of this university. And we're not the only ones who feel pride today. Your family, your friends, your communities are all very proud of your hard work, your dedication, and the promise that you hold for the future. I'm joined on stage by those who have achieved excellence in academic and community leadership. They are passionate about the quality of higher education and are dedicated to the success of our students. I would like you to join me in thanking them, our faculty and staff, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, chancellors past and present. Could I ask those on the platform party to please stand and allow us to thank you for your unwavering commitment to our students and our university. Thank you. Thank you. With each convocation, there are certain things that remain the same year after year. The palpable excitement, the pride of accomplishment, and the sense of possibility. And yet, every convocation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. As president and alumnus of this institution, there is no greater honor than presiding over this tradition. Each year, we have graduates who inspire us with their academic achievements, with their community engagement, and their determination to make a difference. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight two such stories from this graduating class. Our first graduate is a former senior telecommunications leader who discovered his new passion while training as a marathon athlete. Steve Sparksman was a Nortel engineer who rose through the ranks over his successful 15-year career. As an avid marathoner, he began noticing that a number of his competitors suffered from inexplicable ailments. His relentless curiosity ultimately drove him back to school at age 48 to study for his BSc honors in biochemistry. And his tireless work in several lab research projects during his studies here at the University of Calgary have led to his acceptance in the coming School of Medicine PhD program. Congratulations, Steve. Our second graduate lived in Burundi as a child before her family fled due to the country's increasing violence. Sophie Purnell is a graduating law student whose personal experiences in a war-torn country inspired her to seek out an education in law. She has been actively engaged with the community, working in the law school's new public interest law clinic. Spurred by a desire to make a positive impact, Sophie has directed her efforts to changing landlord-tenant law in Alberta. Representing tenants of low or no income housing, her goal is to facilitate access to justice for vulnerable groups of people. Congratulations, Sophie. As the Chancellor mentioned, this is a special year at the University of Calgary. On April 29th, we celebrated our 50th anniversary as an autonomous institution. In 1966, we were a small university on the prairie. With just 4,000 students, we held strong in our ambitious dreams to evolve into an internationally recognized university at the forefront of learning, research, and discovery. In just 50 years, we've become the institution that was envisioned decades ago, a global intellectual hub, a leader in research and innovation, and home to more than 31,000 students, the best and the brightest, as well as award-winning faculty and staff. In recent years, we've redoubled our efforts to reach even greater heights. Our eyes-high vision has yielded impressive results, propelling us to the top of the list of top young universities in North America and securing our place in the top 6 research universities in Canada. Our campus has undergone a complete transformation. From humble beginnings, we have grown into 5 modern campuses, including one in Doha, Qatar. We have, through our faculty, our staff, and in students, engaged in groundbreaking research, distinguishing ourselves through scholarship and achieving real-world solutions to complex challenges in the medical field, the energy sector, sciences, arts, humanities, just to name a few. But through all of this, we are a caring community. And we have, over the last few months, been home to over 1,400 evacuees from Fort McMurray. In fact, we have been the largest evacuation site in the province of Alberta. And currently today, we have over 1,000 staying on our campus. Through the work of our faculty, our staff, and our students, we've made them feel at home on our campus and in our community. Of those 1,400, 400 are children registered in local schools, and we made sure each day lunches were packed, things were looked after, and the 7 pets that arrived on our campus also were in good care. So this is an institution on the rise, and just last week, we welcomed 8,000 scholars from across Canada and around the world to the 2016 Congress of the Humanities and Social Sciences, the largest academic forum in Canada, also known as the Academic Olympics. And with the feedback, it was a huge success. We have set our sights high, and as part of the 50th anniversary, we will be looking towards the next 5 to 50 years of our institution. We have also launched our Energize the Campaign for Eyes High. It's an ambitious $1.3 billion fundraising campaign to ensure that our student experiences, our ability to continue to attract the best and brightest, academics and students from around the world to our institution, as well as to have the facilities to ensure their success are here at this university. Through the generosity of our alumni and our community leaders, we have raised over $715 million towards our goal. So looking ahead to the next 50 years, the University of Calgary will continue to spark discovery, drive innovation, and shape the leaders of tomorrow. So graduates, on this momentous day in your lives, please take the opportunity to reflect on your university experience and celebrate all that you have achieved. Remember that you will be part of a strong alumni community of over 163,000 members located in 152 countries. Your University of Calgary family will always be here to support you. The future is yours to choose and ultimately to create for yourself. So on behalf of the University of Calgary, congratulations, best wishes, and please keep your eyes high. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Aretha Van Herk, our university orator, who will deliver the citation for our honorary degree recipient.
Linda Taylor, please stand. Eminent Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Senate and Board of Governors, honored guests, fellow faculty, graduates. To most people, unless we run afoul of it, the law is a reliable framework. We are, here in Canada, happy to be subject to the rule of law, accountable to publicly promulgated rules consistent with international human rights norms and standards. But international law, that framework for the practice of stable and organized international relations, seems remote and mysterious, a complex web of connections and agreements between states and nations. Linda Taylor is undaunted by any of these mysteries. She knows international law from the inside, and although it was not an area taught when she attended as one of the first graduates of the newly established law school here, that has not hindered her exceptional trajectory from Calgary to the United Nations in New York. Linda Taylor's influence in the wider world is measured by her work in human development, humanitarian services, international terrorism, and the internal justice system of the United Nations. She is a global trailblazer who bestrides the earth like a colossus of knowledge, balance, and impartiality. How she came to find herself in Gaza with the General Law Division of the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East is, she claims, because she wanted to flee a cold Calgary winter. More likely, her intrepid curiosity was the spur that sent her on a voyage across the globe, from Palestine to the Arabian Gulf, Algiers and Kuwait, from Geneva to Manhattan. Her contributions to the intricate network of international law have been extraordinary. She was right hand to United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and has encountered world leaders, in the process unsnarling claims and counterclaims and making clear what is murky. Now Executive Director, Office of Administration of Justice, She is the senior administrator responsible for coordinating the functioning of the internal justice system of the United Nations. What a huge responsibility. Calm and modest, she is the kind of person in whose hands the turbulent world can rest easy, and we ordinary citizens can trust that justice will be foremost. Eminent Chancellor, let us accord to this most distinguished alumni our respect and deference. Let us take pride in her astute prescience. Let us celebrate her cosmic wisdom. On behalf of the Senate and the University, I invite you to invest Linda Taylor with the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I admit you, Linda Taylor, to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and grant you all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to this degree. Congratulations.
Chancellor Thirsk, President and Vice Chancellor Kennan, members of the graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the University of Calgary for this great honor. Throughout my career, the knowledge and skills I acquired at this university have stood me in good stead. The education I received here has been the springboard for my career and professional achievements. I am deeply grateful to the University of Calgary. I spent 7 years on this campus. My mother used to tell me that one day I would look back and appreciate just how special those years were. I remember rolling my eyes every time she said it, as I could hardly wait to finish school so my life could begin. But she was right, so let me be mother for a moment. Take a moment to reflect on your time here, the friends you have made, the experiences you have shared, and what you are taking away with you. Bask in the pride and joy of family and friends who have supported you on your journey to this day, and thank them for that support. Savor your accomplishment. Graduation is both an ending and a beginning. For the past few years, you have known where you would be and what you would be doing. Now you face new choices, new decisions, new challenges, and new goals. Some of you may have clear plans about what comes next. Indeed, some of you may have mapped out your entire life. Others may not be certain what lies ahead. To the first group, I say good luck with that. Life will happen, and it won't always be according to plan. Be open to change, embrace it, for it is inevitable and it creates opportunity. To the second group, I say, you have time. Experiment. Find out what you like and what you don't like. There is no one right choice or career path. It took me years to figure that out. You will make your choices the right ones, and if the time comes when they no longer feel right, it will be time to consider something else. To both groups, I say, dig deep. What's important to you? How do you want to make your mark in the world? Look within yourself and don't let others tell you what's best for you. Don't be afraid to fail. I was fired from my first job. It haunted me for far too long. I now realize that I learned more from my failures than from my successes, and I believe that will be your experience too. Take to heart the words of Samuel Beckett. Ever tried, ever failed. No matter, try again, fail again, fail better. You are stronger than you think, and you will recover from mistakes. My career and life have gone in directions I never imagined growing up in Calgary and attending U of C. When I graduated from law school, virtually all the class planned to practice in Calgary. A few brave souls ventured as far as Edmonton. Globalization had not yet transformed law and science and so many other fields. My 16 years in practice in Calgary were professionally challenging and rewarding. Calgary was, and I believe remains, a vibrant place to live and work. But over time, I came to realize that what I wanted had changed. I wanted an adventure and a chance to make my mark on a different stage. I will never forget my first morning in Gaza. I awoke at dawn to the call to prayer from a nearby mosque, the braying of donkeys in the streets, and the shouts of fishermen returning with their catch. I felt overwhelmed by the differentness. I burst into tears, called home to Calgary, and said I had made a terrible mistake. Then, of course, I had to show up to work for my first day at the UN. By the end of that day, I had met interesting new colleagues, had been given some challenging legal work, and I never looked back. Over time, I discovered that not only could I survive, I could actually thrive. That discovery changed my life. You too will have your aha moments when you discover that you are capable of much more than you thought was possible, and that indeed anything seems possible. It has been and remains a great adventure. Although accompanying the Secretary General in Black Hawk helicopters from the Green Zone to the presidential palace in Baghdad, wearing a Kevlar vest and blue helmet, was perhaps more adventure than I had bargained for. It has also been a sobering experience. I have seen the toll that extreme poverty takes on human dignity and potential, the anguish of abused women with nowhere to turn, and the despair of individuals and families who have lost everything fleeing war. On a visit to a low-lying Pacific atoll threatened by rising ocean levels, a 10-year-old girl asked the Secretary General if her home will still exist when she grows up, and her 6-year-old brother confided that he was afraid to sleep at night because the water might wash him away. They asked the world for help. When I think of them, I am inspired to work harder and to dare more. Climate change, disease, human migration and development, peace and security. These are some of the challenges that you will face as the new generation. For you are members of the global community, and you have knowledge and skills that will be required to tackle the existential issues of our times. Whether you serve locally or internationally, you have the tools to make a difference. I am reminded of the words of Dostoevsky, inscribed at the entrance to the International Red Cross and Red Crescent Museum in Geneva. Each of us is responsible for everything and to every human being. As you leave, go with the confidence that you have received a first-class education at the University of Calgary that will support you in all your endeavors and adventures and allow you to make your mark in the world. Think big, dream bigger, good luck, and best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor, for accepting this honorary degree. It's actually a great honor for us, the University of Calgary, to confer it. You are a role model as a leader in human rights and in law, and you're an inspiration to our graduates, to our faculty for your experience, your wisdom, and your international outlook. Thank you.
Graduates, can you please stand? Eminent Chancellor, Madam President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present these graduates and those in the program who are not at the ceremony today. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who've gone before in making the University of Calgary Graduates Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but is a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and experience positively for the widest benefit. I invite all past graduates of the University of Calgary to join these newest alumni by also standing and affirming a graduate's obligations and ideals. Could I ask all past graduates to also stand? It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished graduate who will lead the Graduates Pledge. Wilma Shim is a proud two-time graduate of our university, a Bachelor of Science in 2007 and a law degree in 2010. During her studies, she was awarded the President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership, and she was also inducted to the Order of the University of Calgary. This institutional pride has propelled her to her current role on the Kinesiology Alumni Advisory Council and as a guest instructor and judge at the Faculty of Law. She is also a committed volunteer and talented coach with Special Olympics Calgary, where she serves as director. Wilma, thank you very much for joining us today, and welcome back to campus.
Graduates, I will now lead you in the Graduate Pledge on the inside back cover of your program. Please follow along and also read aloud. When we finish, you will all say along with me, "This is my pledge." As a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will, in my turn, share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
Authority of the statutes of Alberta, and upon the recommendation of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned and grant you the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations.
Eminent Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, My name is Lisa Young. I'm the Dean of Graduate Studies. It takes tremendous perseverance and dedication to complete a graduate degree, and it's my great pleasure to offer congratulations to the individuals who are earning PhDs, LLMs, and LLMs and MSCs this morning. The degrees are complicated. All of these students have found their academic homes in the Faculty of Science or the Faculty of Law, and it gives me great pleasure to join with my colleagues, the deans of those two faculties, in congratulating the graduates this morning. Eminent Chancellor, by authority of the Council of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Christian Raul Barón Ortiz. Stephen James Hausch. Muhammad Jamshed. Odul Karayazi. Leanna Elizabeth Lachowski. Esji Ut Jen. Alexander Tinius. Igor Drakovich. Chi Zhang. For the degree of Master of Laws, Oluwatoyin Akinola. Judy Marie Manning. For the degree of Master of Science, Abir Alawasawi. Ryan Alexander Groves. Joanna Halbauer. Sarah Alexandra Johnson. Lisa Kara Oberding. Stevie Lee Vanderswan. Shannon, for the post-baccalaureate certificate, Shannon A. Mitchell. Eminent Chancellor, this is the graduating class for the Faculty of Graduate Studies for 2016.
For the degree of Juris Doctor.
Eminent Chancellor, 150 years ago, exactly 150 years ago this year, there gathered in London a group of 16 Canadian lawyers led by the greatest Canadian lawyer of all, Sir John A. Macdonald, QC. And the task that fell to that group of lawyers was to knit together a fabric that would bind together Great Britain's North American colonies. And they did. Their gift to us was the Constitution Act of 1867, which allowed these colonies to develop peacefully, almost uniquely in the history of humankind, peacefully, from colony to fully developed member of the family of nations. And that, Eminent Chancellor, is the patrimony of the young women and men who will be today crossing the stage. It's to them who fall the task of honoring and protecting the framework, the gift of the Fathers of Confederation. And all of us owe them a tremendous debt for taking that on. Therefore, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Council of the Faculty of Law, it is our honor to present today the following graduates for the degree of Juris Doctor.
Antonia Mary Alasauskis. Con Alkin. Andrew Mackenzie Avery. Colin James Bartlett. Michael Thomas Carlucci. Laura Megan Comfort. Jennifer Cox. Cara Nicole Davis. Franco Pasquale De Luca. James Aaron Doran. Joseph William Eisenlohr. Robin Michelle Enslin. Nazio Matthew Felice. Tiffany Jade Fong. Emily Kathleen Gaya. David Thomas Gordon. Christine Gu. Justin Donlin Harleton. Robin Ray High Klopatiuk. Elisa Christine Hogg. Krista Lee Eisberg. William Manny Cates, also Master of Business Administration. Okay. Patrick Keogh, also receiving a Master of Business Administration. Dana Vlada Kiefer. Christopher Kim. Nazanin Kohan. Melissa Morgan Kostiuk. Barbara Megan Cott. Kevin Kwok. Michael Owen LaBelle. Simon George Lidster. Albert Luong. Sophia Vina Mansfield. Emily Claire McDermott, also receiving a Master of Business Administration. Jonathan McDonald. Ailsa Nadine McGurk. Randolph Wilson Mitchell. Armin Mojtahedi. Ephraim Moldovsky. Stephanie Michelle Mulligan. Orla Patricia O'Malley, also receiving a Master of Business Administration. Alexander Malcolm Parkin. Victoria Summer Pasick. Sarah Elizabeth Phillips. Ian Pillai. Sophie Purnell. Maxwell Kelvin Putnam. Krista Pyra. Kaylee Joan Rao. Bhavya Kailash Raul. Paul Douglas Reed. Melody Roger. Christina Maria Sadie. Camille Jolene Sain. Angela K. Shee. Rebecca Silverberg. Stacy Elizabeth Smith. Elizabeth Steele. Evelyn Tang. Brittany Marie Van Shagen. Fraser Frederick Wayne. Jana Catherine Weens. Quinlan Edward Winton. Leanne Wu. Susan Amy Wirtz. Lauren Margaret Zaoral. Eminent Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of 2016 graduates of the Faculty of Law.
Good morning. My name is Leslie Rigg. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Science, and today is absolutely my favorite day of the year. And I know I will keep my remarks brief because I'm the only thing standing between you and the graduation. So I'd like to thank everybody in the room. The list is very long, and we all know how meaningful everybody's contribution has been. To all our Faculty of Science graduates, congratulations. A deep, deep, meaningful congratulations. This is certainly a day to celebrate. Celebrate your accomplishments, reflect on your achievements, but it's also a day of new beginnings. As the Chancellor said earlier, this is the day that you go from being a student to an alumnus. This is a new chance. And what I would like to say is that while we've heard lots of stories today, very inspirational stories, very eloquent words about the experiences that individuals have had when they've left this campus. You have had experiences here on this campus which have changed us, changed your peers, changed your faculty, your professors, everybody that you've come in contact with. You have had an impact on this university that will go on forever. But we will also look to you for continued impact. We will look to you as role models, as mentors, those students who in August and September will be starting here as new students. We will point them to you, and we will say, look at what they've achieved, look at who they've become, and they will want to reach out to you. So thank you in advance for your continued time and dedication to the University of Calgary. We're very proud to be standing here today with you. So, Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Science, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Biochemistry, Kurt Ian Ebling, first class. Isaiah Ernest McDonald, first class. Kyle Harrison McDade, first class. Wayne No, first class. Stephen William Sparksman, first class. Janelle Aaron Umsar, first class. Irvinder Singh Wasan. Melissa Marie White, first class. Christine Ann Degan, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Daniyar Kaniev. Caitlin Kolma-Tiske. Emily Mazaret. Carly Sabine Pontifex. Stephen Shea. Millie Tamrat Tesfazgi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Biological Sciences, Shamanti Shoili Barawa, first class. Jenna Louise Daubry, first class. Shelby Alex Fretwell. Conrad Otto Yeager. Bradley James Kievit, honors. Gitanshu Malik, first class. Sikta Bivabari Samantre, first class. Patrick Sipila. Thanuja Thambimuthu, honors. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, Jacqueline Yumi Abbott. Chris Villanueva Abdur. Bilal Ahmed. Mark Alexander Bajent. Khawaja Muhammad Bakhtawar, with distinction. Sama Banan-E, with distinction. Logan Bennett. Logan is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology. Lalila Bharadwaj. Lalita is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Kaylin Rihanna Bischoff, with distinction. Samuel Theodore Braun. Nicolette Sarah Britchek. Harvinder Singh Boal, with distinction. Marco Edgardo Kamaya. Angelo Joseph Kayanan, with distinction. Roslyn Kaishan Chang. Aisha Chaudhry. Megan Ann Chakora, with distinction. Sunpreet Singh Chima. Sarah Louise Cottle. John Ray Dagsa. Victoria Dang. Anna Carmen Degrud. Cassandra Elizabeth Delorme. Christina Maria DeVetsis. Dilpreet Dhaliwal. Harleen Kaur Dhaliwal. Imran Danji, with distinction. Justin Sanjay Dole. Eric Elzinga. Jenna Lee Facey. Tamra Christine Fair. Tamra is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Fahad Farouk. Amanda Marie Felsky. Callie Janae Fetkenner, with distinction. Amy Eleanor Fraser. Keith Chi Chung Fung. Alex Bertgeljan Galindev. Alex is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Sarah Helen Gallagher. Tajinder Kaur Gill. Nikki Alexandra Gooden, with distinction. Karen Graywall. Kevin Guo. Megan Elaine Guzdal. Rina Ha, with distinction. Moise Hafiz, with distinction. Kimberly Ann Haitley. Stephen Mark Hayward. Stephen is also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in anthropology. Mark Ronald Hoffmeister, with distinction. Nolan Sean Hokinson. Bryn Riley Horn. Abir Islam. Jaemin Jang. Sunit Singh Jaswal. Taya Yuntez. Taya is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology. Jasmine Carr Kang. Ann Dahlquist Karras. Zara Khalid. Ganeet Kaur Hosa. Marina Dawn Krejci. Jason Law. Jennifer Huang Lam. Jennifer Abhilasha Lakshmala. Thomas Hugh John Lee, with distinction. Michelle LaRue. Rachel Elizabeth Lycum. Shelby Leichner. Megan Leung. Nora Lee Lieben. Mengchu Liu. Stuart Alexander Love. Calvin Liu. Monsi Sunil Mahashubde. Yesha Praveen Manani. Mackenzie Lane Manti. Marion Francis Marquez, with distinction. Erin Shea Macquarie. Amaka Mera. Charmaine Angelica Kamaya Mirador. Jessica Nicole Newman. Susan Niam, with distinction. Cindy Nguyen. Deborah Nguyen. Jessica Nguyen. Emma Victoria Neuenhausen. Christina Anna Nitu. Alora Madeline Olenek, with distinction. Manvir Kaur Parmar. Raman Parmar. Dwani Pravinchandra Patel. Okay. Dwani Debjani Paul is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Anthropology. Eclair Poditai. Taylor Jordan Prindle. Rosanna Nancy Punko. Monica Quach. Trisha Marie Renola. Jordan Michael Ratai, with distinction. Yasmika Reddy, with distinction. Brad Joseph Reinhold. Jesselyn Heather Rose, with distinction. Ajay Sahai. Barbara Sarbu. Sukhjit Kaur Saroya. Taylor Alexander Schulte. Keegan Robert Schultz. Nicola Catherine Semrau, with distinction. Dominique Angel Saper. Sidra Shadan. Mazbin Shahid. Karen Jules Shuchuk. Gurnir Kaur Sidhu. Allison Page Sock. Christine Ellen Soziak. Christine is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Geology. Jordan Taylor Williams Steele, with distinction. Abigail Stanley Tadigadapa. Joey Tai. Megan Judith Renee Tersigni. Emma Annie Thompson, with distinction. Latanya Toe. Michael Ryan Tom, with distinction. Tommy Tran, with distinction. Kevin Trin. Jacqueline Marie Vaillancourt. Andy Vo. Amber Carissa Wall. Zarfishan Wakar. Tiana Marie Waytuck. Megan Jillian Williams. Callie Grace Wilson, with distinction. Crystal Wong. Amber Rose Wright, with distinction. Summer Samir Yalda. Yasaman Yasa. Stephanie Carly Yee. Stephanie Yu with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Botany, Jeremy Jordan Wong. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Botany, Benjamin James Chung. Benjamin James Webster. Nicole Marie Jervis, for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbial Biology, Nicole Marie Jervis. Ayodele Oyeyemi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbial Biology, Heather Catherine Barnes with distinction. Jessica Noel Cairns. Alexander Chiam. Amara Clark with distinction. Nicholas Alexander Daleo Sodas. Delka Marie Janis. Melisandre Janis. Taylor Morgan Goldsmith. Jasper Grayson Wong with distinction. Connor Lorne Hodgins. Courtney Judith Jezersak with distinction. Linda Hu. Anna Kim with distinction. Haley Victoria Knudsen. Crystal Wayin Ma. Colin Evan McFarland. Austin Tuong Nguyen. Fatima Cecilia Oed Hernandez. Mary Joy Pamatmat with distinction. Brianna Patton with distinction. Michael Lynn Pham. Joy Sunwon Poon with distinction. Sunetra Roy Chowdhury. Reagan Jones Schmidt. Maria Shamsi with distinction. Harman Singh Sidhu with distinction. Kelsey Marie Williamson with distinction. Morgan Cotronillo, Bachelor of Science Honors in Ecology. Whoops. Dana Joan Pachente, first class. Caitlin Elizabeth Tomaszewski. Nicolette Elise Bell. The Bachelor of Science in Ecology, Janessa Marie Bretner with distinction. Alexandra Lee Coker. Alexandra is also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Zoology. Michael Paul Gavin. Ivan Lychek. Amy Lee. Jason Chi Sang Lo. Wendy Ngugo Nian. Jillian Francis Sick. Gary Tai. Ashley Carolina Twarog. Anup Singh Deol, honors. Bachelor of Science, honors in Environmental Science. Laura Rose Morgan, first class. Shona Marie Rubens, first class. Jessica Lynn Theoret, first class. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Andrew Russell Bellavy. Ingrid Bovakova. Jonathan Daniel Emilio Carpino. Pauline Chen. Andrea Kit Chung. Emily Margaret Laurie Cribb. Chloe Moira DeGrood. Shaheen Hassan Kareem. Shaheen is also receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Urban Studies, both degrees with distinction. Jenna Nicole Lajoie. Michael Lau. Peter Pencala. Evan Michael Perdue. Brennan Carrick Perry, with distinction. Zara Rahimian. Deidre Catherine Stacy. Corey Marie Steen. Brittany Ton Tran. Hannah Augusta Upham. Marlee Verlay. Jessica Jade Wang. Sarah Lynn Yavis. Chioma Ada Obi Eyabuna. Bachelor of Science in Natural Sciences. Stephen James Ball. Kirandeep Kaur Bisla. Kirandeep is also receiving the Bachelor of Arts in Law and Society. Trinda Marie Breeze. Naila Kanwal Chaudhry. Girish Chakalingam. Ashlyn Klazian Demers. Martin Everett Fitzpatrick. Christy Jane Gilchrist. Liam Connor Goodfellow. Daniel James Hickey. James Edward Jendon. Haley Amanda Christian Jonathan. Taehyun Kim. Michael Mark Kozera. Chao Tran Lee. Catherine Marie Leaney. Brian Earl Litke. Chuck Littleleaf. Erica Lowe. Jeffrey David Lutley. Benjamin Lee. Devin Andrew McInnes. Ross McKercher. Courtney Nicole Mendrick. Michelle Murphy. Iyefu Zandra Ocholi. Wipawani Ploichu. Ashlyn Ryrie. Rima Saba. Praneet Kaur Saran. Mishila Belinda Scherger. Saima Somji. Shayna Somji. Emily Deborah Welsh. Joanne Ashley Woodrick. For the Bachelor of Science Honors in Neuroscience, Christiane Chelsea Altura, first class. Erica Ann Baines, first class. Vlad Christian Bibich, first class. Jillian Bonvicini, first class. Elizabeth Christine Cook, first class. Jordan Nicholas Haiti, first class. Reagan Sarah McLeod, first class. Sydney Taylor Osland, first class. Siobhan Kimberly Thornton, first class. William Murray Trask, first class. Anosha Kiran Ulfat, first class. Zorana Vujadinovic, first class. Bachelor of Science in Plant Biology, Omar Abdullah. Lisa Marlene Cahoon. Megan Ray Laquada. Judy Yi Wal Yu. Moneet Singh. Maria Catherine Nicole Varam, first Bachelor of Science Honors in Zoology, first class. Garrett Lewis Wachowski Dark, first class. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Zoology, Leila Amour. Emelina Bobwin. David Michal Blachut, Bachelor of Science in Zoology and also in Environmental Science. Guyana Ernestine Bretana. Carter Marceline Bryant. Carly Tram Ann Doe. Christine Maria Erkins. Allison Grace Hay with distinction. Sydney Elizabeth Kirsch. Amanda Ann McLean. Marina Catherine Matthews with distinction. Tessa Lynn Mazenholder with distinction. Cheyenne Nadbrezhna. Naomi Adele Roback with distinction. Cody Loken Selin with distinction. Michaela Joy Shukaloff. Kimberly Reed Stewart. Marianne June Trudeau with distinction. Megan Tucker. Eminent Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates for the Faculty of Science class of 2016.
Well done, graduates. We recognize your years of hard work and commitment to your studies, as well as your extracurricular activities. You've worked so hard, and we are so very proud of all that you've accomplished. Congratulations.
This ceremony is first and foremost a celebration of your success, and deservedly so, for you are an accomplished group of graduates. We're at the point in the ceremony where we select a few graduates for special recognition, those that have excelled in their studies to the point where they're singled out as medal winners. At this particular ceremony, we are recognizing 5 medalists in attendance today. The details of the medals we are awarding at this ceremony appear on page 55 of your program. Madam President, Eminent Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you, the platform party, the graduates, and everybody assembled here today, the following medal winners. The winner of the William A. McGilvray Gold Medal in Law, Antonia Alasasquis. In law school, Antonia has been involved in student legal assistance, Pro Bono Students Canada's immigration project, the Civil Claims Duty Council project, the Environmental Law Society, and the Academic Success Program as a peer tutor. She was also a member of the organizing committee for the Canadian Association of Environmental Law Societies conference held at the university in 2015. Antonia will be articling with the Alberta Court of Appeal and the firm of Bennett Jones LLP. Congratulations, Antonia. The winner of the Governor General's Medal and the winner of the Faculty of Science Gold Medal, Michael Ryan Tom. During his time in the Department of Biological Sciences undergraduate program, Michael obtained an A+ in 35 of his courses, including all of those in the Faculty of Science, and he is graduating with a cumulative GPA of a perfect 4.0. How'd that happen? Since 2012, he has earned a total of 24 awards and scholarships, including the Young Investigator Award from the American Gastroenterological Association for his presentation on inflammatory bowel disease in Washington, D.C. Michael was one of our most active undergraduate representatives in the department undergraduate advisory group, but he was an excellent student representative on both our Board of Governors and on the University of Calgary Senate. Michael is also the winner of the Department of Biological Sciences Silver Medallion. Congratulations, Michael. The winner of the Faculty of Science Silver Medallion in Neuroscience, William Murray Trask.
Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends who have come from far and wide, thank you for attending this convocation ceremony and supporting our graduates. What a pleasure it's been for me, and I know for you as well, to see these accomplished women and men cross the stage. Thank you to our esteemed faculties, law, science, graduate studies, to our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Linda Taylor. Congratulations, and thank you, Linda, for your thoughtful address. You are an inspiration. Congratulations again to our medal winners from the Faculty of Law, Antonia, and from the Faculty of Science, Michael and William. Thank you to our orator, Aretha Van Herk, for your stirring citation for Dr. Taylor. Spring Convocation wouldn't be the same if it weren't for music. To Alf Miller, our piper, the University of Calgary String Quartet under the direction of Edmund Agopian, and also our vocalist, Gretchen Kastrunuova, along with the trumpeter, Richard Schultz. Thank you all. A special thank you to our marshals and ushers, to the video and the sound team from Com Media, and all the staff and volunteers who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make today's convocation ceremony unfold so smoothly. And today, to our graduates, well, this is a day of celebration. So, after we leave here, I want you to take lots of photos with your family and friends, cherish the memories that you've made along the way, and party hardy this evening. You've done it. You're a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction that you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. I'm proud to be an alumnus of the University of Calgary, and I'm honored to now be associated with you as fellow alumni. I declare this convocation closed. Please stand for the departure of our processions.